Hey everybody, Taz from Critical Thinking Anarchist here, and okay, we got another interesting one for you here. This is the same woman who had the. Let's see if I can get it up here. No, apologize. It is not letting me switch. That's me. I apologize. It won't let me switch. Okay. So this is the same woman from my video from the other day, last week, regarding the whole not doing laundry situation. Now, I haven't watched this video. Now, in the previous one, she said don't do it for your partner or whatever like that, and it sounded like it was a dating situation. In this one, she starts out saying this is her husband. So that is a completely different situation. When you are married, again, you have different scenarios, different responsibilities. You can choose what you want to do. I'm like, if you want to clean up for your spouse, go right ahead. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Whatever. So I haven't actually watched this video again. I saw like the first 3 seconds and she said, a list of things I don't do for my husband. I'm like, really? Is this the same person? Yeah, it is. It's the same woman. So we'll go ahead and watch it again and then we'll react to it afterward.
A few weeks ago, I said I don't do my husband's laundry. And a lot of people are saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. Those are small acts of kindness. Why wouldn't you want to do that for your partner? But here's the thing. Small acts of kindness that are mostly domestic labor just add up to work at the end of the day. So here's a list of things I don't do for my husband. You all know. I don't do his laundry. He can do that himself. I do my laundry, and we do the kids' laundry. But he does his own. I don't cook dinner. He cooks dinner every single night. I do breakfast and lunch for us and our kids. I don't pack him a lunch. If he's hungry, he'll figure out what he's going to eat for lunch the same way that I do. I don't make his doctor's appointments because guess what? He's not making mine. Would it be kind of me to do that? For sure. Is it my job? Absolutely not. I want him to be healthy, but he's a grown-ass man and he can book his own appointments, right? There's a lot of things that I don't do for my husband. I don't schedule his haircuts. I don't pack his clothes for vacation. Right? I don't do those things. I don't buy him new underwear when it's got holes in it. All of those are things that he's a grown man and he can do himself. Can I do small acts of kindness for him? Of course I can. And I do. I see a vinyl that I think he's going to like because he's creating a vinyl collection. I buy it. I'm at the store and I see something that I think he might enjoy eating. I buy it. I find a new non-alcoholic beer that he wants to try out. I buy it. Right? Those are small acts of kindness. Doing his laundry, cooking him dinner, making him lunch, booking his doctor's appointments, all those things, that's domestic labor. Those are chores. Those are not acts of kindness. Do I do them occasionally when he's working a lot? Of course. Do I cook dinner sometimes when he's had a really long day? Of course. But me not doing that does not mean that I don't show him love or kindness. They're different things. It is not my job as a wife, it is not in my job description to do all the domestic labor as small acts of kindness to my partner and receive nothing in return. I agree with this commenter. Going both ways, fantastic. But oftentimes, domestic labor, especially when you have children, adds up. And so, no, I am not my husband's personal secretary or his personal assistant. I am none of those things. I am his partner. I am his equal, and I do not have to do things to cater to him and serve him at all times to be kind and loving for him.
Once again, good God. Okay, as always, please do not harass this woman, anything else, blah, blah, blah. All the usual disclaimers. Don't go harassing, looking for all the other stuff. Yeah, it's weird because she gets into a, and this is from Black Tezdek. I hope I'm saying your name right. So shout out there. I just happened to catch it. Of course, from, I believe, no, this one was from Flash, from Yellow Flash. So again, we'll go into this. Different from laundry. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. That's not what you said. What you said was,
can't stress this enough, blah, blah, ever clean up a man's place of living. So I'll say yes on this one. So, I mean, from the way she's saying this, it sounds like this is a dating thing.
Right. She made it sound like it was a dating thing. That was my previous video. If you heard that. And again, if it's not, I've been trying to work with my program here on capturing audio. So hopefully I'm doing this right this time. But anyway, she made it sound like it was a dating scenario. And yes, in a dating scenario, no, you don't do any of these things for the person you're dating. This is a committed relationship thing. So for a husband, kind of weird, but she actually breaks it down. Okay. So a lot of people, these are small acts of kindness. No. This is your partnership. This is when you are in a relationship. One spouse does one thing, the other spouse does more things. Yes, sometimes you do the things together and whatever else, but why wouldn't you? Whatever.
Small acts of kindness that are mostly domestic labor just add up to work at the end of the day. So here's a list of
whatever. It's part of running a household.
things that I don't do for my husband. You all know I don't do his laundry. He can do that himself. I do my laundry and we do the kids' laundry.
Why don't you both do all of your laundry? Why are you separating it into multiple piles of laundry? I'm like, how much laundry are you doing? How much are you wasting in laundry by doing this, by the way? That's just weird.
He does his own. I don't cook dinner.
Okay.
He cooks dinner every single night.
Okay.
I do breakfast and lunch for us and our kids.
So you share the cooking responsibilities. You do breakfast, he does dinner. Again, why do you need to make a big deal out of this? So it's not that you're not cooking dinner, not cooking meals. It's hey, hon, I got breakfast. I'll do the kids' lunches. You do dinner. That's, again, there's nothing wrong with that, but you're making it weird.
I don't pack him a lunch.
Okay.
If he's hungry, he'll figure out what he's going to eat for lunch the same way that I do.
Again, okay.
I don't make his doctor's appointments because guess what? He's not making mine.
So this one is also kind of another weird one. I'm kind of that same way. Like I make my own appointments. I'd love it if my wife did. But she's more forgetful than I am. So I have to make my own appointment. I hate making appointments. I think it's the worst thing. I hate talking on the phone. I hate, all that stuff. So I absolutely hate it. But I know my schedule. I know what my schedule is. I know how to work around my schedule. So again, this is not that big of a deal. She's making this a much, much bigger deal than it really should be.
Would it be kind of me to do that? For sure. Is it my job? Absolutely not.
Again, you're making this into a big deal. It's not a job.
I want him to be healthy, but he's a grown-ass man and he can book us up appointments, right?
Whatever. Again, you're making this into an issue when it really isn't an issue. This is not something that most people do. This is something that in the 50s people did, and it kind of lasted through like the 70s, but it depends. Are you a housewife? She's making it sound like she's a housewife, that she doesn't have a job, that her job is being at home, and so her husband is the one doing it. Again, I don't know, because in the first one she made it sound like she was in a dating situation. Now she's flat out telling you she's married and has kids, and she's making it sound like she's a housewife, but she's being so vague about everything and being so cryptic and weird and making everything into a big deal when it's not a big deal. She just sounded like a miserable.
There's a lot of things that I don't do for my husband. I don't schedule his haircuts.
Again, who cares? They don't pack his clothes for his vacation. No guy wants you to pack his clothes for vacation. I don't know when that has ever happened. I don't know if that has ever happened. I'm sure there are some people who have done that. That's a weird thing.
I don't pack his clothes for vacation. Right? I don't do those things. I don't buy him new underwear when it's got holes in it.
All right. Again, why are you telling people about his underwear?
All of those are things that he's a grown man and he can do himself. Can I do small acts of kindness for him? Of course I can. And I do. I see a vinyl that I think he's going to like because he's creating a vinyl collection. I buy it.
Congratulations.
I'm at the store and I see something that I think he might enjoy eating. I buy it.
Again, congratulations.
I find a new non-alcoholic beer that he wants to try out. I buy it.
Why does he drink non-alcoholic beer? Who does that? Honestly, he's not a man. That tells me right there, he's not a man. He's okay being in a miserable relationship.
Right? Those are small acts of kindness. Doing his laundry, cooking him dinner, making him lunch, booking his doctor's appointments, all those things, that's domestic labor. Those are chores.
So you don't like chores? Well, then apparently you don't like running a household, because households are made of chores. That's what you do. That's what you have kids do, to learn, to understand, to grow. Again, you just sound so freaking miserable.
Do I do them occasionally when he's working a lot? Of course.
Well, so then you're straight up lying. When you say all this, you're straight up lying. When he's got a really long day, I cook him dinner. When he's got things going on, I do some of these extra things. Well, then you're straight up lying by saying you don't do them. What you're saying is you don't do them on the regular because you share the household chores. But when things are a little rougher, you do them. You pick up because he's working harder. In other words, you're being a freaking wife. Oh my freaking God. You're making this a huge deal.
It is not my job as a wife, it is not in my job description to do all the domestic labor as small acts of kindness to my partner.
There is no job description when it comes to a husband and a wife. There isn't. You choose how your relationship wants to work. That changes over time, every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year. Things change as your family changes, as your dynamic changes, as your work changes. The responsibilities that you choose and don't choose change. I can guarantee you, the way my wife and I are now is not the same as it was when we started dating. Is not the same as it was when we got married. Is not the same as it was before our first kid was born. It changes. It's fluid. I'm usually the one cooking because she can't. She can cook. But she's, I'm the better cook. I spent a long time single, so I learned how to cook for myself. So now I know how to cook for the family. Things change. There is no job description. What do you mean receive nothing in return? You're receiving the love and affection of your spouse. You're receiving the support, the gratitude of your spouse. If you're not receiving that, you probably shouldn't be in a relationship, or at least not that relationship.
I agree with this commenter. If it's going both ways, fantastic.
It is going both ways. You strictly said it's going both ways. Hey, he does this, I do this. He does this, I do this. It is going both ways. So you're specifically sorting out the jobs that you want him to do and saying, why would I do that for him? Like, well, you're doing it together. You're doing it as a family. You're doing it as a couple. But you're singling out his responsibilities, saying that he would be doing more. Like, if you're, and again, I don't know. She's being vague about this. I don't know if she works or not. I don't know if she is a housewife and she's doing this stuff, or if she is working outside of the home, maybe inside the home. I don't know. If she works, if she has a day job, and then is talking about this added on top of it. If she is a housewife and he's going to work and doing all these chores as well, he's doing twice as much labor as she is, because he's going to work, he's doing this stuff, and then he's coming home, and then he's got to do this other stuff. While she is at home and does half the house chores, he goes to work and then comes home and does half the house chores. That's not fair. But life isn't fair. Relationships aren't fair. Again, you choose what you want to do.
Domestic labor, especially when you have children, adds up.
Oftentimes, no statistics on this, because you'd have to poll like literally everybody in the entire world on that. You're just going based off of what you think you know.
So no, I am not my husband's personal secretary.
Nobody expected you to be. Nobody asked. I'm gonna leave it at that. Who cares? She's hopefully I never have to see this woman again. But yeah, it's just amazing. I turned another 2-minute video into a 15-minute video. People are just so weird about this thing. She's so weird about this. People are weird too about this. Like, oh my God, yeah, I don't do any of that for my husband. Yeah, why would you? I guess. Sure. Anyway. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you like it, not like it? Do you agree with her? Do you agree with me that she's turning, what should just be a relationship into a big deal? Like, share, subscribe, all the other fun stuff. I am going to look at apparently there's at least one X-Men episode. So I'm going to look at all that and I will get that recorded and I will talk to you later. Bye.